I thought it was last. You know, we are live. We are live. Shop Culture Live. We do it for the culture. Shop Culture Live. Yeah. All right. What is up out there? Welcome, guys, to a special edition. This is Shop Culture. We are here getting ready for Battle of the Barbers Judgment Day. Judgment Day is April 3rd. Make sure you guys are coming. Get your tickets. Barbers, are you guys ready? Belt on the line. Prize money's on the line. Reputations are on the line. So, man, talk to us. We got the man of the hour, man, the legend himself. You know who this is. Barber. The Barber. We got our great friend, another legend, school owner, talk to him. The master barber, instructor, Lamont Styles. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him, bro. Happy to be here, man. Happy to be among my fellow brethren. You know what I'm saying? This thing of ours, you know what I'm saying? It's big. April 3rd. I just can't wait to see all the barbers come out here and show their stuff, man, and just represent the culture the right way. Stop culture. Oh, cool. Ooh, I like that. I mean, man, putting it, yeah. So let's talk stealing that. So let's start. Yeah, let's start it off because Lamont, you are a school owner, and this is a man opportunity for students to come and really showcase their skills. What are you telling some of the participants of the battle? Man, I'll be honest with you. It's so hard to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing of ours, this culture, you get up there and you showcase your talent. You know what I'm saying? You do your best. And it's funny because back in the day, I can't remember the joint, you know what I'm saying, with Herb was in a bar battle. You know what I'm saying? You remember that you did the Michael Jackson? No, Lil Wayne. No, you did Lil Wayne. My bad. Oh, he did Lil Wayne. I didn't see that one. That was one of the first ones, right? Man, this is years ago, man. That's when I knew this dude Herb was nice, man. I already knew he was nice before that, but when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, this dude Herb is next. So I just look forward to the energy and at the end of the day, we do this for the culture, we do this for the brotherhood, man. So we just want to uplift what it is that we do and show our talent. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like both you guys, like um, I've been in a battle, bro. Like from a political standpoint, you know what I'm saying. And what I want to bring to the culture is we got to get involved in that state level stuff. We got to get involved in the decision making for our profession. And so I come out here. I want to see the talent, but I also want to bring awareness that a couple years ago we could have lost the 1099, and we could have not been self-employed. And it was really hard to get people together to fight against it. And so I'm really excited to see the up and coming barbers because I know there's mad talent out there. But I'm even more excited to see them transcend that and take that talent to be able to control the industry and not just be a part of it. I think one of the other things I think moving forward, we should really try to have maybe voter registration and also that's one of the things, especially in our industry, because there are a lot of legislation that's trying to get passed that we're not part of the process. And so I think that's something moving forward that we definitely, I'm glad you actually bring to attention and awareness to this, because I think that is very important, especially as us being older barbers and seeing the young coming in, being able to help steer them into understanding the laws that affect them in this business. So, great point. Yeah, that is a great point. I mean, so you think we need to find somebody to come in and bring some of that info to absolutely. If someone's out there with the information that Barry and Lamont have just spoke about, reach out to me, on Facebook or Instagram. I am Herb Barber. See if if you possibly would like to have a booth
bring that information to the barbers in the barbers and stylists in the industry.
And I also want to talk and give a shout out to David Hayes. He's going to be there with the circle, so he's going to be doing some interviewing, and I think that's very important because barbers definitely. That's one of the things that we actually did a couple of years ago. Well, one of the last barber battles is interviewing barbers and really kind of getting an understanding about what it takes to compete at this level. And it seemed like there was a lot of good information being exchanged. Because a lot of times, a lot of new barbers, I always ask a question. I know they're asking you.
Yeah.
I know I get a lot of questions. What what can I expect from the battle? Right? And it's different for different people, obviously. So maybe from your standpoint, what is maybe a few things that
I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna let you probably speak on it because you did all the interviewing at the last battle. So I think you be able to answer like a lot of those better, and you will be interviewing again.
yeah
This one, you know,
yes you got
so we'll actually have double interviews going on. The venue consists of two rooms, so gonna have an interviewing team in the barber battle room, and then another interviewing team in the ballroom section too. So
yeah
you know,
we're gonna have the South Culture team with Nick Jones and Swan, so they're gonna be manning, and then of course Shutdown Corner is gonna be there too. So yeah, we're gonna be there. One of the things I always kind of was the theme I think was preparing yourself and going in there with a mindset of I'm gonna win this.
yeah, and that's big. I mean, that's how I go into every battle. When I battle, that was like the only way I walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Only way I walked in was I'm walking in a winner and I'm leaving here a winner.
Yeah.
You know, so
There was a lot of overriding confidence.
yeah,
I mean, it was. I mean, that's from everybody, and I enjoyed that kind of that bravado type of attitude because you're right. You need that when you're going into this is a battle. You're not going in there to come in second or third place.
yeah,
That might
All on
happen.
the lots
yeah.
in the dip set battle versus all of that type of
Man,
vibe.
it was
Each
live.
people lunch.
Yes, yes. And let's also talk about another thing you have to be aware because it is loud. So you have to also go in there with a concentration level and understanding that there's going to be eyeballs and there's going to be a lot of volume.
And some advice I would give some of these barbers like the first timers. I mean, when you come into these battles, man, you gotta kind of like come in and have like a totally different mentality. You can't come to a battle and compete in a battle the way that you cut hair daily at the barbershop. So like the speed that you use at the shop, you're gonna have to ramp that up. Ramp up the speed. I mean, still use all the tools that you've learned to give the great fade that you give, the lineups
Mm-hmm.
and all that, but you kind of gotta switch that mode. You kind of, I'm gonna use that Mamba mentality.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
all
have
right,
that
Cody.
Mamba mentality, like because if you go in there and think that you can just go cut, chill, and lay back like you do at the shop, you're not gonna win. I mean, I just
You're not going to get
you're
that
not,
break.
you're not gonna win. Yeah, because I mean, all the
Yeah.
battles are timed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everything's time, so you really got to take that into consideration. And I've seen a lot of battles. I've been in my own battles, and a lot of times the things that barbers do, they go in there and they're laid back
Mm.
when it's a competition. Like if you're in there, like man, your hands need to be moving. You need to be cutting and not paying a. Don't be paying attention to what the barber on your left or your right is doing. Don't be paying attention to the people that's talking to you about the cut that you're doing. Like really zone in on the cut, that you're doing and the category that you're doing. Because I mean, if you sit there and you're paying attention to everything around you, like the distraction gonna slow you down, and before you know it, man, the battle's gonna be over, and you're gonna be wondering why you lost. That's a big. It's a big thing.
Absolutely.
Barbers they don't get done, and then they want to complain and oh well this and that and this, but man, you knew the time before you started. So be like mindful of the time that you got. Set yourself a timer. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and so what you're saying, yeah, set aside time,
Yeah.
and then every movement, every cut has to be some type of precision. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh, no wasted moves.
No wasted.
No, don't waste no money.
Wow.
I don't waste them. I mean, I'm just telling you, I've had, I competed in a battle, and I had Barber friends that came with me, which is just as skilled as I am. But couple of them told me straight up, as soon as I got done, they said, man, from watching you battle and watching everyone else, 8 minutes into the battle, a 30-minute battle, they said, 8 minutes in, we all looked at each other and said, he gonna win. Just because of the focus and the way everything and the amount of stuff I got done in 8 minutes. You know?
Let me ask you. Another question. So let's say we're looking at fastest stage. Fastest stage is how long again?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. So what increments should a barber be at? So a barber should be able to break down that haircut to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Is there like a three part that you would say? That,
I mean, I would say 15 for it depends on how your model unit comes in. Let's say, I mean, okay, let's say mine. If my model was the mud with them dreads, and you say, okay, I want to do my cut. I heard, man, I'm cutting off the dreads, and I want you to do me in fast thing.
mm-hmm.
First thing I'm gonna do with mine is probably throw a 1.5 on there from scalp all the way down.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna line them up.
Second.
I'm gonna line them up second.
You're gonna go through the whole technique with them.
I'm gonna line them up second because I wanna because of what the competition is. Fastest fade, just in case I run out of time. At least I got that line up clear in front.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna work on my fade and everything else.
You gonna fade up or down?
Yeah, I'm about to fade up and down with whatever it is I need to do to get them done in 15 minutes. But I like to put the line in. That way it gives you like the basis of what your cut on already look like when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in competition. Well, I would do at least a rough draft of that lineup just to get that. Because then with that, I feel like once you start to fade, you can kind of see your whole cut come together. And then you'll be able to work everything else. You'll be able to just work it out. With the speed.
Ma, how would you attack it?
Man, I'm a student, dog. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, it's funny because you mentioned fade up, fade down. And so I was teaching a student how to fade up, and then somebody came in and was like, man, why don't you keep teaching how to fade down? And I was like, bro, I want you to whatever is the most comfortable for them, however their mind works. So for me, because I've watched so many people do stuff differently, I say hold the clippers like that. I watch him hold the clippers an awkward way, and and I'm like, man, how does she do that? So if I would have been focused on telling her to do it my way, then it might have messed her up. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when you're talking about the technique of how to do a fade, it's funny because less steps. You see what I'm saying? Because you will go over a step. Say, for instance, you're doing a skin fade, but you cut down here. You see what I'm saying? So I cut a half right here to get it off. Man, why don't I just do the skin right there and cut that one step out? You see what I'm saying? And so, like you said, when it comes to the fastest fade, I'm going to be looking how to eliminate steps and get to the quickest result fastest. Like you said, if you're in the barber shop, you're talking, you might go over a couple, but this right here is zoned in, locked in. Like you said, when I ran for city council, you focus on your own race. So I'm focused on me, myself, and getting done. And then, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look over it afterwards and be like, okay, where we at? You know what I'm saying? But first, I'm gonna focus on myself and my So going into it, I probably would already think of that process that you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and knock the line out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna think about that first before I go in. And what I would say is practice a couple times before you go. You know what I'm saying? You remember Ali now? Used to have the shop right by DJs and them. Like I used to go in and they would race just next to each other. Let's start right now. Who could do the fastest stage? So, just to practice with stuff like that. But I can't wait to see it, man. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
can't wait.
student, bro.
Yeah, and this is gonna be my first time hosting, so I'm excited. I'm really
Yeah.
excited.
That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Being host.
Oh man,
Like
that's
the host.
yeah. This is a different. Yeah, this is a different zone for me. But I'm so excited to kind of move around and see the different techniques because I'm a student. I mean, I consider myself a student constantly in this game because it's ever changing, and I think it's beneficial for your clients when they actually see that you still want to learn. And I still, hey, you come back, hey, gee, I seen this, or I seen this different cut, or I seen different techniques. And trying to try that, it's just so unique and it's so valuable in this industry, man. It's an industry that is how I feed my family. So I take it serious.
Man, barbering is a practice too.
Precision.
It's a practice because I'm constantly practicing. I'm constantly learning. Every shop I stop in, I watch somebody to see if there's something I can learn from somebody. You know, and that's how, I mean, to be in the game as long as we've been, that's the only reason I feel I've stayed relevant. Is because I continue to learn.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of barbers that the same years or more, but, you hear people, go to them and be like, hey, dude still cut old school. He cut like he's still back in, 99.
Yeah.
But you've been cutting just as long as you cutting like he cut. So that's because I'm still learning. I'm not sitting back feeling that what I learned way back then is the only way.
Quick question somebody asked me on the fastest fade on the line, are they able to use Beijing or anything like that?
I would say, okay, so a lot. I've been getting that question a lot. If you're gonna use enhancements, use it to where it's not that noticeable.
Okay, so you can use it, but just not.
You can use it, but
in the battles, you can use it.
Because the only reason why I'm saying that, because I've been asked this a lot. Barbering has changed from where we come from. So just to make the battle, man, something that's comfortable for the way barbers are now. Yes, I feel they should be allowed to use enhancements if they can use it in a way.
The thing about enhancement, and I'm like you,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had to change. One of my customers came in and the barber next to him was using enhancement, and I was like, I don't do that. And he looked over, he was like, you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So he looked at him like, I'm gonna go to him next time. And I was like, nope, I do it. But the thing, because you got to change, you know what I'm saying? You got to change with the time. And the thing the thing for me is two things. What you said. One, I like it to look natural. You know what I'm saying? I want it to look like you don't even. It looks like your natural. You know what I'm saying? Like a regular haircut with a little bit of enhancement. The other part is I don't want it to hide no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the part. One of my students went to a known barber like on social media and whatnot. He came up here and did a thing, and he came in with a cut. And he was like, "What you think?" And I was like, "Did it look like that yesterday?" You know what I'm saying? Because today that don't look that good. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh yeah, he put the stuff on it," and I just was like, "Dang, bro!" I was like, "That's the part of the game that I don't really like." You know what I'm saying? But for the battle, I think that you, like you said, I think that you gotta implement that because that's the trend.
Today's trend.
Yeah.
So so yes, you're gonna be allowed to use enhancements, but to the discretion of use it to where it don't look like you just painted on the line.
Right. You the whole cut.
Use it lightly, of course. You know what I mean.
Real quick, I want to say some shots. Rail, what's up? What's up out there?
Rail?
Yeah.
The judges. Okay, we're gonna talk about the judges too.
Okay. Mayela. I'm sorry.
The co-host. Host. Not a co-host, but she's the host along with Barry.
Yeah. And Scott, what's going on up there, Scott? Boy, Scott Elkins watching. And we got a lot of people actually from Shop Culture who said they're going to be attending. So make sure you guys come out and support and get your tickets. So actually, I looked on the event page. There's quite a few, about 100 some people saying they're coming. So don't just check that you're going. Man, come out.
Come on out.
support.
So let's give a shout out to our other host, Mayela. If anybody's looking for a beauty school, barber school, she owns Mayela's Beauty Academy right here in Kent. So make sure you guys contact her if you're looking for, school. And of course, my man Mont here. Where's your school? Let them know.
Lifestyle Barber Academy out in Federal Way.
Okay, so yeah, so if you're in the Federal Way area, you need a barber school to go to, holler at my guy.
So my girl's gonna be there too?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, if you're in the Kent area, holler at her. Mm-hmm. Then we got my boy. I seen, he's on live. Big Rail. You know what I'm saying? He's coming all the way from North Carolina to judge this battle. So Washington, we need to show him how we get down, man. Barbers, man, show my guy Rail
Where's the after party?
how you guys get down. We gonna talk. Yeah.
So
we got a pre-party.
Oh, the after party.
Saturday night. Saturday night, so Saturday night we'll be at Essence Lounge.
Where's that at?
Essence Lounge. It's in Tacoma, 6th Ave. Shout out to my guy Mike Brown.
Okay.
Platinum ENT.
Okay.
So he's got a Saturday night event. Let me find the flyer. That if anybody's flying in, driving in, coming in Saturday night, and need somewhere to go, we'll be at the Essence Lounge at 3829 6th Ave, Tacoma, Washington. It's for hats, heels, and hard bottoms. All right, so
what time? So
I'll be posting the flyer on my page, so go check it out on Facebook. I'll be posting it later
on the SK too. We need on the SK. So Saturday night, the pre-party, 11 a.m. Battle of the Barber starts.
The next day, so don't get too drunk.
Oh yeah. Are we doing anything after?
Afterwards, I mean, we're gonna have to see at the show. When we do it, find a spot to go to, but no one's called to do an after party yet. So if there's anybody out there with a club, hook up a spot,
I think we should all go
we
smoke
need
some
an after
cigars.
party.
Go to Smokey Joe's after that. Let's go smoke. That's the party right there.
Smokey Joe's, okay? Yeah, so Essence Lounge, Saturday, April 2nd, man. My guy, Mr. Nice Guy, DJing.
Guys? In
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Nice guy,
one of the best DJs.
Brought to you by Black Royalty and Mr. Nice Guy Presents.
What's up?
All right, so yeah.
So definitely SK is going to be there.
Then we got our other judge coming out, Trail Parker, Trail Lady Barber, coming all the way from Texas. So we got judges, man, coming in from out of state. And all they want to know is if Washington can get down. So please show my judges that you guys can get down.
Pressure's on the host. We got to bring it down.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Stephanie Louise, Lefty Barbershop. She's our other judge. And then we got 4 guest judges coming in. So we got my boy, my best friend, my brother Corwin Cotton, coming all the way from Texas. Cop coming back, man. He coming in. Cop coming in, judge. Cop coming in, special guest judge.
This is serious.
And this dude, Cop, when I tell you guys, you don't use social media, but me and this dude started barber school the same day, so he's been licensed just as long as me, 29 years.
I was about to say, so y'all old dude.
Yeah, so old guy. So we got a vet. Not only is he a vet, man, the dude's one of the best freestyle design artists in Washington.
Stop. Woo! Can't wait.
Okay?
Yeah, man.
Then we got my guy, Big Ruben Cortez, as another special guest judge. Another beast in the freestyle design category. And just another beast, just a barber in period. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the guy that everybody knows. Mr. You Know.
Oh.
Mr. You Know. Mr. You know him. What's his name?
Okay.
Aaron Davis. Aaron Davis, man, he's coming in, man.
AD's in the building.
Coming out of Everett. And then we got, man, the man himself, man. The man, the legend, the OG from Portland, man. He puts on the biggest barber battle in Portland.
Yo.
the biggest
Stand
barber
up.
battle in Portland, one of the biggest barber battles in Washington, let me say. And my boy Mike Cage, man, Mr. Hair Guards from the Portland Hair Guards Barber Battle. He'll be in the building as a guest judge too, man. So shout out, man, to all of them. You know, all my judges, man, my hosts, my DJs, everyone involved, man. I appreciate you guys.
Man, we there, and we're so looking forward to this battle of barbers. This is what's up, and I'm telling you, people, come check it out. We're gonna have some live feeds of what's going on, some of the action. So make sure you guys tune in to Shop Culture because we are gonna be broadcasting some of it, not all of it.
Man, we got some good food, a good food lineup. We're gonna have drinks, man. We're gonna have performers.
I just heard him on the phone. He's getting the drinks ready.
We're gonna have dancers, man. Like
and DJ. You want to shout out to DJ?
Man, Bass Kid straight out of Seattle. Then we got my boy DJ Frank, you know, from Panama, just like me. So man, you gonna get Latin music, hip hop music, like a whole mixture of everything, man. Everything, man. Like, yo, man. Hey, this battle is about to be a turn up, man. Man, be ready.
You here?
You know, be ready, man.
Even the flyers here. The flyers,
yeah.
But I got a question because I've never been
you got
to the battle. So what is the day like? You know what I'm saying? Like what can expect to it? Because like I said, I'll be there. You know, but I'm a fan.
Fast paced. I'm telling you, it's really fast paced. It's like everything is moving. It's crazy.
I know you said you had a class.
Yes. So let me give another shout out, man, to Melissa Moore and Toby Johnson, man. So we have a class.
Oh, Toby?
Yes, Mr. Okay.
Toby in the building?
Will be teaching a fading class.
He got serious.
Miss Melissa's going to be teaching a share class. Okay. The class starts at 12. It's going to be a class from 12 to 12:45. The first battle starts at 1 p.m. sharp. So make sure you guys are there. Student barbers, make sure you guys are there at 1. But the class is from 12 to 12:45. And tickets are $20 in advance, and you can get them from Toby out there at Detail Barbershop or from me, and $25 at the door. You know, same price entry fee.
Man, and I'm telling you, telling LeBron, it is very fast paced. So make sure you eat, get everything going, because it's moving. It is moving nonstop. And I always tell people, try to find a place where you can kind of set up to watch it, especially, you know, people that are kind of, want to see everything because it's moving. It's constant motion. So just be ready.
Man, and another thing, man, come dressed to impress.
Uh-oh.
Come look good, man. I got something a little special, man. You know what I'm saying? Just man, come dress, man. If you man, just come dressed to impress. Okay. Come fresh, man.
Okay.
Come rep your shops, man.
Come on.
Rep your shops.
Ladies.
Rep yourself.
Ladies.
Ladies, man. Fellas, man, come look good, man. Just come. Man, if you a barber, man, represent barbers as barbers, man, we're supposed to like represent fashion, everything, man. Not just cutting, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get clean.
Singles,
you know,
somewhere on a date, whatever.
I got a little something, man, special, man. So yeah, and you guys come just impressed.
So you heard from here, Herb, you know who this is, Herb, the barber, let you know, and shout out to Herb for putting this on because this is a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy, and this man, not only that, still running a barbershop.
Still doing a bag every day.
And we're gonna get to that. Yes, we're gonna get to that. Yeah, and then the father part never stops. So
a lot of work, man.
24/7. So shout out to him and let's support. Let's support. You know, $25 after. You know, come on. So
first cut.
Yeah,
that's the first cut.
Yeah, I hear.
Take the first cut and set it aside.
Yeah, you got classes. You got, like you said, yeah, you're getting way more out of that, and just the quality that and the expertise that's in the room, in the building. Man, this is
networking.
Not just that, the friendships and networking that you're gonna build. I mean, I know people.
That's how I met. Yeah,
Man, the people that you're gonna meet that you've known, and that, you know, or somebody that just works in your same city that you never even met.
This is the
Another
time.
barber in the same city that you ain't met that soon you're gonna be doing collab videos with.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. Like barbers, they end up at these battles, and it's like, man, I work here. Oh man, I work a block away. Oh, okay, cool. But they never walk into each other's shop. Next thing you see, they're on Instagram, you know, doing videos and different things, you know, like, so this is, man, the friendship that you build, man, like, that's where I met, Aaron Davis at a battle,
See?
you know what I'm saying, and we've been rocking ever since. Met him at a battle, you know, I took first, he took second, you know what I'm saying,
See, we might have dust off the different
but then, later on, we teamed up and went to Cali and took first together.
Yo, that's nice.
So you know what I'm saying? That's the type of friendship that you're gonna build, man. Like things like
So it's
that.
constantly
That's
building.
just dope, you know?
So you heard it here. We're gonna get off, but make sure you guys, man, get your tickets. Tune in.
It'll be legendary, man.
Battle of the Barber.
This is legendary for the state of Washington. Y'all don't understand, man. Like, we have to create our own culture out here. The culture's already been created. We gotta support each other, and we got the legends heard here. We got the brotherhood of what we do. Let's put Washington on the map even bigger than what it is, and be known for what we do in this culture. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
come out Washington and support what's going on here, because if you want to be on that end of it, because we blowing up like for real.
See you Sunday.
Man, we got some big boys coming in, man.
Come on.
Man. Man, it's something nice, bro.
Yeah.